All right. Well, I think unless if all the players are ready, let's leave it at that. So
All right,
coming
sounds
into
good.
map number 2, thanks so much, Kate. We'll get you back on the analyst desk after the match. Uh, Oculus, if you're ready, I'm ready. Wes, if you're ready, I'm ready.
All right.
So,
Wes and Wilby casting map number 2 coming in, and we will talk to Oculus and Cadius after the match is over. But for now, we're going on to Vertigo, Wilby, and yeah, Vertigo is not. It's a newer map as maps go for some players. Some players will have been playing on it a lot, but Winnipuggers have expressed that they are not as comfortable on it. So we'll see what they do. They did win the knife round last time, and so if they do that, I think if they get to start on CT, you're really favoring Winnipuggers a lot more than if they don't. And looks like they might be able to start on CT here.
did you take it? So I mean, that's great. They definitely need that.
Are
I hope
Winnipuggers like really good at knife rounds or something?
maybe. You know what? Whatever gives them a little bit of confidence to keep. If a knife round is it in the beginning, maybe it gives you that little push. Like, hey, lost our last map, but we're coming to this one. We knifed them. We get it. I'm gonna be surprised. I'm gonna agree with you. I think this can be C, but I'm surprised. Don't.
Yep, there it is. Stay it is.
So we're gonna be seeing Fox be their primary opper, right? So where do you like? I'm thinking if I'm Winnipuggers, I want to put my main opper towards A to be heaven or get aggressive on the ramp. But I'm really hoping we see a double up setup coming out of Blixie over on the B site, because you can get boosted up on those bomb boxes and really get a nasty angle watching on the stairs. So I think if
I love
Winnipuggers
seeing
can
an
get
op.
that. Yeah,
I love seeing an op, especially because Blixky's really popping off in this game. If he picks up an op and goes up close on the stairs at B site, you can really do some damage, and you need a great aimer for that position. But Blixky, he's up to the task, although not this round as he gets taken down. Box as well. Both players we shouted out dying early, and Bomb has already gone down on the A site. So now Flip and Lemnisate gonna finish it off. Easy, really quick pistol round coming in from Choopaenguins. There's that aggression we love to see.
Absolutely. And great way to start it off. So going into the next round, I mean, we see a force up here coming out of Choopaenguins, and the expected stage coming up.
Yep, no question there. So that is going to be Choopaenguins with, Flip taking a whole bunch of damage there. Got dinked. And M5K going to push up, going to lead the charge. Entering into B, where they are going to find Blixky, who will go down no problem, as well as Koala Rider, who will take a little more doing. Koala Rider and Liger Rider both getting a kill there. Liger Rider coming up from behind, and will he be able to spot anybody? No, Blight does take him down. So it's going to be Box once again left alone. And Box, well, he's got an AK, so if he can manage to save it, that is what he's going to try to do. Okay, takes down M5K, so 2v1 here. Is there any world in which Box goes for this? No.
No, I think saving
Nah,
is important. Yeah.
Too little time left in any case. So Box, he's gonna hear some steps here. Might be able to get another one. They could do a lot of damage in this round, but Box not going to find that. Still quite a bit of damage done. A really, honestly, like pretty good eco round from Winnipuggers. There, 2-0 goes up Choopaenguins, and looks like Winnipuggers are going to have enough to buy, so they're going to be able to get a gun round on round 3 here.
I think having that AK is going to be really useful for Blixky, and he is a B player, just like I suspected. So, well, I mean, I kind of guessed on that one. I wasn't really watching before, to be honest, but it's good to see him on B, because if he does pick up that op, I want to see what he's doing. But he is very aggressive there. However, two Penguins are middle.
I see him as like a Blixky as like sort of a twist type of player, and you definitely like expect that on B. 2 kills go over. Tiff gets taken down by M5K after killing Blight, and so 4v4 here. Choopaenguins pushing up into the mid area and go with a fun little boost. Lemnisate punishes Box there, and now 4v3 situation. So Choopaenguins, they've got the world is their oyster. They can go either way, but almost certainly heading towards B. And Liger Rider's in a cheeky spot. And he does actually find McCoy, so little scuffed spray there, but 3v3 now on the Winnipeg, now on this round. And Koala Rider with a peek as well. M5K not expecting that timing, and Koala Rider now has really made this an option for Winnipuggers. Flip, nice shot on Koala Rider there. 2v2 though. Flip has spotted one out. Blixky and Liger Rider at the same time take down the remaining 2 players. So Winnipuggers with a nice round win there. Liger Rider really showing out here.
Liger Rider leading the charge with 4 kills already, and that was a really important round because we're looking at, I mean, we have the infamous Kulos Nation Deagle save right now,
Yeah.
but you know, Winnipuggers are completely stocked up with weapons and a ton of utility.
Yeah, exactly. Here's Blixky on the outside of the stairs there. Daredevil stunts. And he finds one with a one-way smoke. There's Lemnisate going down. Maybe that's not exactly a one-way if they can both start firing. But McCoy now and the rest of Choopaenguins have to push through mid. McCoy does take one, M5K as well, but a 3v2 still. And they might be able to recover these guns, which would be really critical. But Box with a nice aggressive play over the platform there, and Koala Rider now in the smoke. Pushing up, and Box does take M5K, so good defense there by Winnipuggers, not falling prey once again to the Kulos Deagles.
I'm watching and seeing what Choopaenguins are doing, and I'm not sure why we have a player like Flip buying a Deagle again and again, and M5K buying down to 1,000. I mean, I'm assuming they think that they can take these rounds with Deagles, which have shown that they can. But I mean, they've shown in other games. But I think Winnipuggers are at least doing a better job stopping this. And as I say that, Caster Curse Blight takes out Box. The Liger getting a nice double kill on the flight with Lemnisate. And is it Tiff? Typh? How are we saying that?
I've been saying Tiff, but maybe we'll have to ask, because I don't know. I'm making it up.
Well,
but
Tiff
making
gets
it up.
taken out by McCoy.
Speaking of that player, he's no longer a factor in this round as McCoy takes him out, but they've got 14 HP between the two of them, do Choopaenguins, and so Liger Rider and Blixky, you have to imagine, have quite the advantage in this round. Blixky, oh no, is it going to happen? Is it going to happen, Wilby? He's going up. He's going up. Oh, he finds both. That's a really good trigger discipline there by Blixky, and he wanted the knife, you could tell by the way he was moving, but with the other player going up, it is only going to be the spray down. So Winnipuggers go up 3-2 in the second map.
That's I was really waiting for that knife, and we kind of needed that, but you know what? He did get the spray down. He was able to not whiff, and that's the type of play, you know, that's the type of discipline that we're seeing out of players like Blight. And as we talk about Blixky, he gets taken out by Lemnisate through the wall. A Typh getting a nice 2K before getting taken down by McCoy. The defense is now spread thin, very thin. With the Liger Rider, the only one towards the B site. Now Box actually is rotating over, and then Koala on a big flank.
Ooh.
Liger gets taken out by M5K.
Sends Liger Rider off the edge, but Koala Rider avenges his fellow rider and takes out M5K. Here's Lemnisate though, takes out Box, and now it has to be Koala Rider with the clutch. It's a 3K here, and he is going to get one, but Lemnisate will take him out. So good trade there from the T side. A little slow, but still very nicely played, and 3-3 now the score. Winnipuggers have a weird split of money where Blixky and Liger Rider have a good amount, and the rest really have to save this round, so maybe you'll see Blixky dropping a few pistols, and yeah, they're gonna go for pistols only in this round, as Choopaenguins on a slightly scuffed full buy here.
Still very dangerous though. Typh taking out Flip, and Blight is right back on him. The thing is though, is Flip didn't have a gun, so it's not like Blight can upgrade from that. He's stuck with the Galil. Ooh, I like this. I like this coming to Blixky. Is he gonna get spammed though? Are they gonna expect him being close in the corner? They expect the boost. Blight
No,
knows
Blight
it.
doesn't know right now. He's looking up, and
Yeah.
Blitzky is down on the ground. So
That smoke's gonna dissipate though. It's
does he find one? Blitzky
He
finds
does get
one,
one.
and 5K trades him out. But a cute little play there, and McCoy gonna finish it off. Box the only remaining player, and Box actually gets Lemnisate, but 30 damage. Box takes out M5K somehow. I do not know how he gets that, but 10 HP remaining, and the flash comes out. Box has to move quick. We'll see if he can get anything on this site. He has no idea where his opponent is, and McCoy takes advantage and goes for the timing push. McCoy finishing it off, and Box, nice try on the 1v3, but doesn't manage to get anything.
It was a really nice try from Box. That did a fantastic job. This 180 spin is really gonna tilt, but you know, it's CS:GO. It's Counter-Strike in a nutshell. Getting
Exactly.
180.
I've had news from the chat that it is TIFE, not TIFF. Not sure who that is. It could be. Oh, somebody said
Like
that's his Twitter name,
Typhoon.
but
So like
Yeah,
Typh.
yeah. Friends with
Alright.
Strife, not TIFF.
Life.
Yeah,
Nice.
life. Type is life. As Blight removes the life of Blitzky there. Flip as well with a nice peek around. Tiff though with a nice Type. No, I
Typh.
screwed it up
Ooh,
right
you
away. But actually, Liger Rider takes out 2 on the site, and so now it is a 2v2 with the health advantage going to Winnipuggers here. Right now, peeking in, but McCoy with a nice peek there. Koala Rider versus McCoy now. McCoy less HP, but has the bomb. And he's going to smoke and maybe go for a plant here. Or maybe a fake, as Koala Rider being very, very careful. But he throws the molly, and that's not going to pay off for him because it goes right into the smoke. So Koala Rider has to use weapons instead of utility to win this round. And does have a flash, though, as I say that. So McCoy will have to watch out for that one. Koala Rider will see if he manages to check this. It is going to be so close. Koala Rider now, and he is going to check it. Koala Rider, nice play there. He will be able to get the defuse as well. So there is a really, really good clutch play from Koala Rider on Winnipuggers, bringing them up to 4-4 on the map. Winnipuggers just generally will be looking so good today in comparison to how they've matched up against these teams in the past.
Yeah, fantastic job. The resolve coming out from a player like Koala Rider, who we were talking about yesterday, 0 and 12 in one of the maps, and coming out strong here. So really glad to see the bounce back coming out of Winnipuggers, that they're not stopping this momentum that I think that they're feeding off of. And the same thing with this game. I mean, they had 3 rounds in a row after the second round conversion, so
Yeah, exactly. So Winnipuggers looking good, probably on track to win this round as well as only Deagles, although flip, you can't count them out here, as now they brought it up to a 5v4. No trade available there for the CTs, and Blitzky alone on the site, and Blitzky almost whiffs that, but does take out Blight. How about the Hogs here? And Blitzky goes for a push, but way too far out with the swing, and now Koala Rider's alone and takes a bunch of damage from that Deagle, and now he's on 7 HP, and he's going to have to save Wilby.
this is really rough, actually, because he has almost full util minus a smoke, but he's sitting on 7 HP, and all he can do is hope to not get spammed or legged or left click knifed or anything like that. I'm assuming Choopaenguins are gonna find him, though. They're gonna clear out this whole area, and this is the spam. This is the spam that I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh no! If they go for that wall, Koala Rider is vulnerable. But actually, it looks like they might not find him here. Yeah, they are all running away from his position. So Koala Rider is going to survive this round. Oh man, that is the scariest. That is a horror movie situation if I've ever seen one. But Koala Rider is the survivor. And Choopaenguins go up to 5. Now that AUG and all that utility is going to be the only resources really available to Winnipuggers for this round, as everybody else is on very low money. No, they're going to force right up, and so a bunch of smokes.
Liger's got dualies.
Yeah, dualies coming in. We'll see if he can run and gun on this one. Liger Rider.
More bullets, you're bound to win,
That's right. Whoever has the most bullets wins the Counter-Strike match. That is how we decide these matches. Koala Rider already has taken one out and very low health, but 5v3 already coming in, and we'll see if the dualies can do anything. M5K takes out one. Box as well. Now Liger Rider and Box are the only ones remaining against M5K on his own. And they do actually have control of the bomb, so all those kills came so quickly. I didn't even see exactly how they got into this position, but they've got control of the bomb, I believe. And M5K, you know, really has to find these isolated fights.
He does have a minute left in the round, though, so I think if he just takes his time, I don't know if he's going to clear out this corner, though. Liger Rider's sitting in a great spot. M5K, a smart player.
Would you check this?
Assuming. He went to do it, but Liger ended up getting the angle on him, so really well played by Liger, and not just both players and Winnipuggers, excuse me, because they didn't just go hunting. They didn't go, you know, they played the bomb. They were smart about it, and that is really great to see. That's a change in this team.
Yeah, now Liger, yeah, he managed to find an AK, and so we didn't get to see the dualies in action. Lucky him. But, ooh, the push comes in from Typh, and he gets punished there. Blight, though, is traded out, but Flip as well able to get one. And so Blitzky now on the hunter, and Flip with the jumping headshot comes in. And, or maybe he was just running, but definitely did not have full accuracy there. So got given a little gift in that situation. Koala Rider now alone on the A site. And once again, Koala Rider is in the position of having to hide and preserve his AUG and his utility here. Luckily, he's got a little more HP to work with, but he's also against more players this time, will be. So going to tuck himself right into this corner and just pray.
So I'm wondering, is it better for him to tuck himself into this corner or tuck himself into the corner he was before? Because if they didn't find him before, you would assume that they're probably not going to check that area again.
Well,
But
they didn't
maybe
find him before, and so maybe they're checking the places they hadn't.
Again, yeah. Big brain mind games. But they'll probably find him right here, and they do. So maybe that other spot was better because none of them, from what I saw, went over towards heaven. So
we can tell from our very small sample size of 2 rounds which spot was better.
Safe spot is better.
Yeah,
absolutely. Statistics.
That is science.
Quick maths.
Yeah, that is quick maths. We have a pause coming in, and Winnipuggers now, 5-6, looking pretty good, but definitely you do want to get some momentum going on the CT side, because you know that Choopaenguins, with all the aggression available on the CT side of Vertigo, Choopaenguins are going to be very strong here. It's their map pick, and they will have a plan for the defense. Getting 6 rounds on T side here. Pretty good already for Choopaenguins, and we're expecting them to get at least one more here. The eco is coming in from Winnipuggers. So,
Choopaenguins dangerous though. 5 AKs. That's not something you want to go up against.
Definitely not. Winnipuggers not looking likely to win this particular round that's coming up, but we are waiting for the pause to be released. And it looks like both teams are ready, so we're getting back into it. And yeah, all USPs, not a single thing purchased on the side of Winnipuggers. Actually, there is one P2000. Liger Rider knows what's up. That's a P2000, right? I'm not seeing that wrong. I use the P2000. Will be, and I think it's great.
You like it better than the USP.
I do indeed. Ooh, but Liger Rider actually just proves me wrong and buys a 5.7 anyway, so. But if you use a P2000 instead of a USP, hit me up in the chat, and I'll be your friend.
You know what? I wish that Winnipuggers were able to buy Tech 9s, because that would make this interesting.
Definitely Tech 9s could benefit them here, but of course, on the CT side, you're not allowed to buy that gun, and so they don't do so. M5K and Blight already getting entries. Typhon 22 HP, and he actually finds one, but doesn't hit anything. Actually, Blight, he hit Blight in the head and then didn't manage to get any of the follow-up shots, and so 5-7. The perfect score from Winnipuggers versus Choopaenguins, as Winnipuggers are actually going to save one more here, so Choopaenguins looking to go to 8 relatively easily here, and yeah, Choopaenguins, even though Winnipuggers have gotten some good rounds, gotten some rounds, really it has looked like really great individual plays and clutches that you simply just cannot rely on. And so Choopaenguins, I think, looking very strong in this map here. There's Liger Rider going down to a boost. Box was turned the other way, but not expecting the mid push. A little bit of miscommunication there. Koala Rider takes out with a USP, but Blight takes him back down. Pretty trivial round for Choopaenguins in that situation. And 8-5 on the T side are Choopaenguins.
Here's that op on Blixky. Is Box gonna go for a glass cannon? He does not. So I want to see Blixky if he holds B just like I was talking about, and he's actually going to really aggressive on it. Great, this is exactly what you want to see. And then you get your shot off, you fall back. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like Choopaenguins are over towards that area of the map, and Koala Rider with the AUG is the one who has to hold them off of a bomb site while he waits for Typh to rotate over.
Yeah, Koala Rider's gotten some nice plays in this game, but in that situation, he was not able to. Tip, though, Typh trades him out. Flip and Blight working together just right, and they managed to take the bomb site all on their own. The plant's going to go down from Lemnisate, bringing up the rear. But Blixky takes out Flip, and so now an AWP and an M4 makes this a little interesting. Blixky on very low HP, but... Oh, Liger Rider actually goes down to the AWP of Lemnisate. Blixky, oh no, he missed the shot, and he actually hits the second one, which was way more difficult to hit, but gets a little impatient on taking that shot, and Lemnisate punishes him. Really unfortunate there. He had kind of a free kill and just got a little trigger happy. He needed some of Blight's discipline there to channel. But will be, I love looking at this score because the Riders are on top right now, both with double digits, the only ones on their team. And Koala Rider has really turned the corner on this map. He's looked really good in general in this series. Able to get some nice clutch plays and making the right play in a lot of situations. So see if he continues to do so. Blixky once again getting aggressive, as is his preference, and we'll see if he gets anything. Flip already taking out Box. There's Liger Rider way behind Flip, and he got a nice position there, but the bomb...
Yep, he knew it.
Oof, M5K spotted him out. Koala Rider takes out McCoy, but M5K now has full control of the B site alongside Blight there, so... Ooh, Blixky comes from behind Lemnisate, now a 2v2, and Blixky has found a better weapon. AK-47 now in his hands as Koala Rider has the option to upgrade as well, but M5K with a nice aggressive peek. Now Blixky. Ooh, M5K, really nice headshot with the peek there, and 10-5 in the half. Winnipuggers not looking quite as good in this round, didn't go on quite as much of a tear, and Choopaenguins going up to the expected form more so than last map, so it is Winnipuggers who have a lot of ground to make up here, will be.
I think the fact that they have to go on T side now is gonna be kind of the limiting factor on if they're gonna win or not. I think they really need to get this pistol round and get the conversion, not let Choopaenguins deny them of that. And with that, if they're able to get to gun rounds first and keep the economy low on Choopaenguins, I think they'll be able to make up that round difference pretty quickly. But then we have to remember they'll need another 6 rounds after that, so they do have a long way to go. But I think if they get these first couple rounds, they might have a chance, but it's going to be difficult for them.
Yeah, I'm really looking for Blixky to turn it on in this second half. He's been pretty quiet in this map so far, and he was really popping off in the first half. If he can start getting those, really nice aggressive pushes and getting control of a bomb site the way he was on Mirage, then we can really start talking about a comeback here. But if not, Blixky actually does get a nice aggressive peek, and he gets 2 here. Exactly what I was hoping for has come to pass, and Flip actually takes out Koala Rider on a nice push into stairs, but he's going to have to go back and defend the bomb site here. He finds Blixky, but Now they know where he is, and they're going to go over towards A. Liger Rider already planting the bomb, and this is a very difficult situation indeed for Flip. As Blixky and Liger Rider both... man, I did the opposite of Caster Curse in this round. Oof! Just absolutely devastated there. Blixky, 3 on the round. And, yeah, beautiful push, just like I wanted.
Hey, you know what? It's the caster blessing. You know,
Yeah,
the caster bless.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never done that before. I've only ever cursed players.
Level
Johnny and I
99
are
prayer.
famous for cursing players in the league, in the League of Legends streams. We are the cursiest of caster cursors. But in this case,
big
there's a bit of a cursed push coming in onto the spawn of Winnipuggers. It results in a 2v3 here, but Koala Rider and Liger Rider are maybe going to be able to get control. Yeah, they are going to be able to get onto the A bomb site. McCoy following on their tail, but he isn't going to find anyone. And look, they're kind of stopping here. No, they are going to get onto the site and get the plant down. McCoy running up. They're going to find him. Koala Rider takes that one down. 2v2 now. And Koala Rider with a nice hold here in this aggressive position, but he's found by Lemnisate, and Lemnisate kicks out Liger Rider as well. They both lined up for him, and Lemnisate showing him that he had that in the bag. Beautiful spray down there coming in from him to save the round. That really looked like a Winnipuggers win.
That was, that's really unfortunate. That feels bad, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was ready for the Riders to come through. you know who I was cheering for in that round, but unfortunately they couldn't make it happen. Lemnisate with just the lineup, and you know I really question the efficacy of both of them sitting in that same position there. But shotguns are out now. Look at this. M5K and McCoy both have pulled out a shotgun, and they're pushing hard. Lemnisate, Blight, and Flip are going far up, but Flip takes out Liger Rider. Here is the auto shotty coming through. Long range on box. McCoy takes him down, and oh, the jumping shot coming in from Type out of nowhere, out of the sky. Blixky as well,
right
killing one.
him.
And that is definitely being punished for his crimes there, as, yeah, Batman swooping down to take out the criminals of Gotham. Blixky as well, popping off in this round, and he's got 3 here, so that is a beautiful hold, all coming out of Type with the hero play. He had 4 there, the quad kill from Blixky, and just as I hoped, Blixky seems to definitely be the T-sided player on this team, and I really love what I'm seeing from him with this aggression. He's gotten himself up to top frag, matching M5K for topping the entire server. And Winnipuggers have got some momentum, and they've got the money in this round.
Choopaenguins have their infamous Deagles.
The Deagles come out again. The Deagles haven't been that successful, but oof, there we go.
Oh.
There's a caster curse for you. M5K, 1 Deag onto box. And unfortunately only able to recover the MAC-10. So still weaponry very advantageous, but McCoy takes out Typh, who peeked on an angle that his MAC-10 was not equipped for, and so Liger Rider and Blixky tasked with taking control of the B site. They're going to run into McCoy. They're going to run into Flip first. Blixky takes him out without too much trouble. Nice headshot there. Ooh, Liger Rider, nice flick onto M5K, and that's going to give them control of the site. Lemnisate and McCoy now have to come over towards A, and McCoy went through mid. Slowed way down, and they're taking their time here, but looks like they do want this. They do want to get this round instead of... Maybe they'll just go for exits here. It's hard to imagine trying to take this with McCoy at low HP, but Lemnisate needs to fancy it. Oof! Lemnisate! Out of nowhere with a 1D. Liger Rider holding fast. Has a nice spot on the bomb. And here's one shot come through. Now it is too late for the defuse, and so they're going to have to back off. McCoy with the Zeus out. Maybe for some exits, but not going to happen. 2 players remain. Winnipuggers take the round.
Winnipuggers slowly clawing their way back, like I was saying. they can keep that economy low on Choopaenguins, keep them on those, you know, on those deagles, on those pistols, they're going to be able to claw their way back at least to, you know, a couple rounds in. So it's great to see them doing that. They're doing exactly that, and I want them to at least even this out with Choopaenguins.
Yeah. Yeah, Choopaenguins definitely suffer from anti-save syndrome a little bit, eh?
I feel like I'm watching a French team when I watch Choopaenguins.
It's like, no. We can do CZs this time.
Watching
And,
like LDLC or something like
yeah,
that. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. And they will be taken out. Lemnisate, the third to go down already, as relatively easy to take this bomb site here for Winnipuggers. They're going to go up to 9-11 unless if Choopaenguins can pull off some miracle, and Typh going to prevent that. Blixky as well. Perfect round coming in from Winnipuggers. No casualties whatsoever. And 9-11 on the T side are Winnipuggers. So really great work from them, and Choopaenguins, you know, maybe crumbling a little bit just like last time, although this time it's at a more critical point in the match. And so if Winnipuggers go 1-1 in this series, it is going to be a big surprise, like we said, especially on the map pick of Choopaenguins. Tiger Rider going up undeterred by a player on the stairs, and Flip actually does manage to take one, but Liger Rider trades that out. Ooh, Lemnisate, nice. One deeg there. Lemnisate gonna get mollied out and have to move. He gets spammed as well, but still decent HP, so he's gonna push up onto the bomb site there. Ooh, Lemnisate, nice shot, but Liger Rider trades him out. And spams through, but M5K brings us down for a 1v1, and just one headshot would do it. Koala Rider on full HP, so it will have to be a headshot. Oh my god, M5K just takes him out. Those kills, that round was a little messy, but Choopaenguins, finally, the Deagles, the Kulas Deagles pay off, will be.
That was a disgusting shot by M5K. So well done. The crouch peek to the left in the smoke. Very well played. And look at this. We have 4 ops on Choopaenguins. What are they going to do? We have Lemnisate towards middle. We have Blight getting the opening frag. The Philippe taking out Liger. Just easy frag. We have a nasty no-scope from Philippe. What is going on? Koala, the only one who can answer back. Lemnisate taking out Koala, leaving Type in a 1 versus 4. He has to clutch us out. Is he gonna go? He does take out McCoy. He's gonna have to peek these ops. I'm gonna say going and legging him, taking him down to 36 HP. Goes for the nade, knows he legged him, just running at him with a USP, and he takes him out. Nice shot. That was insane no scope coming out of Philippe. I don't even know what that. He's gonna get vac banned.
Long range, mid-air no scope. That is going on the highlight reel for damn sure, as Flip getting a little spicy. Choopaenguins 4 ops and asserting dominance here. Blixky now pushing up. Speaking of dominance, going to take control of this mid area. Let's see if they can get anything. They actually have full control of B, as Lemnisate still jump peeking. And Typh gonna take out Flip as well, so they just somehow weren't watching that connector at all. M5K though found his way through. Blixky goes down to him, but Typh trades that. And Blight going for another no scope here, spurred on by his teammates' antics. McCoy will take out Typh, and Liger Rider finishes it off. So really aggressive play coming in from Winnipuggers there. It will pay off, and somehow Choopaenguins just not covering the angles they needed to there.
No, and we couldn't see M5K convert on the frag over towards the rafters on the right side. If he'd be able to do that, then at least he'd be there and his team would be able to rotate in. But after he died, they had to start rotating, or start retaking essentially again, and Winnipuggers had that site locked down. That was really great to see. I'd love to see them kind of slapping that aggression back in Choopaenguins' face, but we have McCoy here with the scout. I want to see him take out at least one to hold them off for Flip. If he can tag them though, and as I say that, Flip gets taken out through the smoke. If Lemnisate, who is able to grab the op, he does get a deagle shot. It's a really nice shot onto Box. Going for a second peek, getting another one onto Koala. Going for a third, gets a third onto Liger. Goes for the deagle shot onto Blixky, cannot connect. Blixky able to clutch this out for Winnipuggers. That was Choopaenguins' round.
What are these rounds? Like, this is unreal. So, Lemnisate with the hero play on the site, but somehow Blixky comes in from the side and absolutely destroys the remaining defense of Choopaenguins. So, this is just absolutely ridiculous here from Winnipuggers, and they brought it up to 11-13, playing it so close, and they almost guarantee themselves even one more round. McCoy sitting in the side of the corner, and M5K is baiting for him. Koala Rider manages to take down 3 players, including Type, his own teammate. Still going to be a net positive coming in.
He has no idea. He has no idea.
No, Blight takes him out, and Box finishes Lemnisate, so it is only Blight remaining. We know Blight is a very good clutch player, and these 2 players have very low HP, so definitely a good chance for Blight here. But the smoke coming through, and so we'll see what Blight can do here. He's pretty far away from the bomb at this point. He's gonna work his way up, and I'm not sure he knows exactly how low the health is on his 2 opponents, and if he did, he might play it a little differently, but they are both posted up towards ramp. They throw the molly to delay, and that might do it. Might have to back off. He doesn't have the time anymore to defuse. He's trying to go for the ninja. Will he have it? No, he's just going to fake it, so he wants the exits. And Koala Rider takes him out. And Koala Rider gets taken out, so I suppose there is something... there is an option there that Blight took. I don't know. I think he'd rather save the gun. But Choopaenguins now, we are almost tied up at 13. And Choopaenguins have a bit of a messy buy here with 2 shotguns once again.
Hey, you know what? We've seen McCoy put in some work with that auto shotty and with the long range. And over towards A. It looks like McCoy is making his way over there. This is a really nice stack coming out of Choopaenguins. So first strike coming out from Flip on a Koala. Flip getting very aggressive, pushing in towards connector on the far end. We see Type figuring out that McCoy's in sight. M5K answering right back, Flip getting a 3rd and a 4th kill in this round. Closing that right out.
Our instant replay is going to catch that entire round if we do one, because that was like 5 seconds of firing and then everyone was dead. Flip, though, critical play there coming in from behind in through the alley, and then he was able to completely shut down the aggression. Typh did well to get a kill there because he had to switch his focus when he saw another player peek to his right. But here's McCoy with a huge push. McCoy takes one and is taken by Box. M5K following it up. 5K with the free fire and takes one. Koala Rider trades him out, but Koala Rider all on his own now. He does have the bomb and an AK and full HP, but he's up against 3.
What do you do in this situation? You have bomb, you have 1:20 left in the round, you have no idea where Choopaenguins are, and I mean, he does have a little bit of utility.
I don't mind the choice to go through mid, actually, because they're expecting him to go to a site, and coming from mid is not maybe the most obvious play, but Lemnisate, doesn't quite see him. That's very, very close. And now he has managed to get himself alone on B, and so he might be able to get a plant here. No, Lemnisate finds him. He jumps over. And Lemnisate might have revealed himself there, but Koala Rider does not manage to capitalize. Lemnisate with the BM once again. He's really into that. He likes to shoot dead bodies, that guy.
He does, and maybe it's a mental thing. Maybe it's going to get in their heads. However, Winnipuggers are left on a pistol Mac 10 buy here in the final round, or what I'm assuming is going to be the final round. But we have McCoy again on an auto shotty. The buy isn't that good on Choopaenguins, so
yeah,
we'll
even so, they've got full armor, so you're really going to need some heroics coming in from Winnipuggers in order to pull this one off. Liger Rider especially relegated to a Tech 9. And 12-15, they need 4 in a row here. 3 in a row for a tie, I should say. And there's McCoy going for the peak. Hits Box once, not very hard. And the shotgun, yeah, continuing to be favored for McCoy. Flip taking a Koala Rider. Flip looks for another, and Blixky is very low. Does that grenade do it? No, Blixky backed off. And Flip getting aggressive once again. He's been really nice on these flanks, but he gets taken out there. Typh with the deagle, a lot of low bars, and Lemnisate peeks out, only manages to get one, and so they are going to be able to peek out onto this A site if that one goes down, and it does. So now it's a really good prospect, but McCoy had a great spot there, close with the shotgun, takes out Typh, 2v2 here. He tries to reposition. Brock's gonna go around, but he peeks close on the shotgun, and McCoy with the 3K to end it off, 16-12. Beautiful work, really, really nice game, but it is Choopaenguins who take it in the end. And thank you too, Blight.